We turn now to the race for the White House, and both campaigns sweeping through the battleground states with just a month to go, and former President Trump going back to the site of that assassination attempt in July. ABC's White House correspondent Mary Alice Parks joins us now from Michigan with more. Mary Alice, good morning.
Yeah, well, good morning. With just 31 days to go until Election Day, Vice President Kamala Harris working overtime to win over the union vote here in Michigan. She showed her strong support that she's already gotten from labor unions. She talked about how when unions are strong, she said America is strong, before turning the tables and trying to go after Trump, talking about his recent comments about firing union workers who threatened to go on strike.
We know what is at stake. And we love our country. We love country.
Vice President Kamala Harris with a stirring speech in Flint, Michigan overnight, introduced by labor leaders arguing she is the candidate standing with America's union workers.
And make no mistake, Donald Trump is no friend of labor. He encouraged automakers to move their plants out of Michigan so they could pay their workers less.
The Biden administration buoyed by a strong jobs report Friday, the stock market closing at another record. Former President Trump asked about the state of the economy by our Rachel Scott.
Jobs are up. The stock market hit that all-time high. Do you acknowledge that the economy is improving?
No, it's not. It's inflation is devastated our economy.
With just 31 days to go until Election Day, the former president making stops in North Carolina and Georgia, both still reeling from Hurricane Helene. Appearing alongside Georgia's Republican governor, Brian Kemp, the two rarely seen together after publicly feuding 4 years ago, Trump bashing him for standing by Georgia's 2020 election results. And later today, Trump returning to Butler, Pennsylvania, holding a rally at exactly the same venue where he survived an assassination attempt in July, joined by his running mate J.D. Vance and tech giant Elon Musk. The biggest names out on the campaign trail in this final stretch, President Obama set to hit the trail with Harris starting next week after Republican Liz Cheney campaigned by Harris's side in Wisconsin. And back in Flint,
I come from a middle-class family.
Michigan's own Magic Johnson stumping for Harris. The NBA legend mentioning her plans on housing and telling me he has known Harris for 20 years.
She'll work with Republicans, she'll work with independents, and she'll work with people who don't vote for her. So that's what I love about her as well.
Now, Trump will have increased security there in Butler, Pennsylvania, bulletproof glass, protective barriers, law enforcement, of course, on high alert. Harris is headed to North Carolina to survey the damage there in that state and meet with first responders.